All right, what is going on worldwide out there? This is your boy Tig of Project Open Mike. Welcome to another episode of Side Chat, episode 14. Hope you guys are doing well this Friday. And those who getting them cold nips, hope you're staying warm. Other than that, we're gonna have the usual crew talking about nice show about calling new rules. So set up the rest of the crew up here. One sorry to escape with that picture of that lady. Anyway, Mr. Tripp, how you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing fine, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to join the show. Walk with us, and we'll have a chat along the way. And boy, we got some.
Okay.
I must say that intro actually came out rather well.
All right.
Just say.
Got you, Mr. Kenoshi. How you doing?
It's Kenoshi Abominito here to say that 2020 is a crazy freight train driven by the Joker.
Okay. All right. What about Mr. Anderson? Are you there?
Hey, how's it going? I'm just nursing an eye ache.
Deflating as always. That's why we love you.
I hear you on that. Oh man. So with that, like I said, we have some good topics to talk about tonight. With that said, sorry, just something just popped on my screen that was just stupid.
I wonder.
Yeah, not something, it's just something different. Anyway, so I'll let Tripp he has something he wanted to think. So what do you wanna I'll let you start it off, sir.
Well, gas is. Oh, great. You know what? Ironically, that you mentioned that something popped on your screen. I'm having a pop off on my screen right now. But yeah, I was actually trying to bring up this article that I actually wanted to read. Well, that's going to be a hard thing to do right now. But it's basically, let me say this on the fly, that Mayor DeSantis, what was his name? DeSantis? Governor. Thank you for the correction.
Governor DeSantis for Florida.
From Florida. Basically is trying to draft a law that business owners can finally shoot looters, as in actually bringing some consequences of why you shouldn't steal or loot.
Not only that, but also it is also for people who are at home, because there have been people when some of the riots go crazy, they start going in people's houses and stuff like that. So he basically drafted up a law that to make the stand your ground much more stronger. That if you're in your house or whatever, you could shoot to kill. Which
I will say this
ironic.
Yeah, I will say this. Yeah, even though it should have been like that a long time ago, because it was like that. But I kind of find it funny. But I kind of find it funny that this is basically a reactionary of like you said, of what happened with what happened recently. So
what's going on with this year, as Kenoshi said, that this runaway train that we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they funded the police. Now you're going with this.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why.
Now, I looked at most of the law that DeSantis is putting through, and some stuff is the usual. Some stuff I agree with, some stuff I don't agree with.
I don't.
Yeah. Because they were saying if you see something happening within 100 feet of what it is, you could shoot them. I'm like, nah. See, I don't want that. That's
Yeah,
too
if it were for
vigilante.
any
That's
reason, no.
no, not any reason. No, if they think that they're doing looting or whatever, that's vigilante, and I'm against that. To that degree.
Yes.
Now the part about being in your house, that's the part that killed me with that stupid stuff. Like New Jersey and New York have this stupid law that if somebody get into your house, if somebody burglarize your house, you should
You
leave your
have to run
house.
away.
Like get the hell out of here. Who come up with these stupid? That's a stupid law. That's a dumb law. My house is my
Yes.
castle, and you gonna tell me I must run for my castle when somebody come in and want to do what? Nah. What that person's gonna get is baby stabby stabby, blowy blowy, something something. Cause he ain't gonna that person ain't gonna come out unless he got me first. He ain't walking out of here without no scratches. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, which is it kind of grinds my gizzes because hearing stuff like that kind of remind me of my experience when I almost got robbed twice in the house that I was actually looking after.
Okay. Well, I ain't gotta work. I don't have that. That's it. Nothing happened to my house. I got my security and everything, but and also I don't live around niggly bears, so that helps out too.
Yeah,
Make sure them.
yeah.
they
Too bad
don't
I had the unfortunate enough to be in niggly territory.
them bears, man, them bears. Ain't it supposed to be sued for hybrid?
And some,
No. This is harvesting. They try to get a lot of stuff
yeah,
now before they go for hibernation. I forgot.
and
That's what they do now.
yeah, and may I add, one of the two times that I got that the house that got vandalized while I'm still inside, one of them were Caucasian. So that's something.
Mm-hmm. Well, ain't no difference in that regard. But yeah, that's just one of the new rules that's been happening right now. Like I said, I don't know if he gonna get passed or nothing, but that's what he's trying to go up there. But I do think that yeah, if you want to protect your house, yeah, you should protect your house. I know.
I will say I'm
I'm
watching this. Yeah, I'm trying to watch this closely because would like to see it, like you said, like to see if this would get passed or someone that's actually stupid enough um um
in any
would
event.
strike it down. But then if they strike it down, they better strike it down for a good reason. Like, hey, we like the
Not
proposal, but something or there's points in there that you need to make some alteration, like which that
why
part that
do
would
you
need.
always go to the benefit of the doubt with these people? They're not gonna do it like that.
Like I said, I want you to
I
prove me
wish
wrong, but I have 99%
it's the
racial.
government. It's the government. You gonna ask the government to do that? I doubt that. Is that
Yeah,
a good or
ask the
good thing bad,
ask the
bad thing good?
yeah, ask the government to give me power. Yeah, that's not going to be so easy.
But you keep thinking that'll happen.
Yeah. They're not gonna go to it by pencil line by pencil line. That is a good way to govern, and that's what a lot of governments should do. But nope, it's not is this gonna benefit me or not benefit me, or this is good or this is bad. They don't do the gray areas. They don't.
Yeah.
And it
Well,
sucks and it's sad.
yeah. Hopefully, the people of Florida better find out who they're
I ain't
going
gotta
to
do
vote
nothing with
for.
the people. Oh, with the vote,
Oh,
okay.
that's
With
what.
the
Okay.
people, oh, yeah, but yeah, with the vote with people, yeah, but that's not gonna do anything. That's just a rule that sets up because again, I guarantee you, if you put it to a lot of people in Florida, most of them will be happy with it. The bigger cities won't be happy with it. Of course they won't.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Which I,
can burn.
which I was listening to a very interesting podcast by VDH Victor Davis Hansen. He's an interesting dude. He really is.
In what way?
And the way he talks about he's libertarian, talk about certain stuff. He's the one who he gave me the joke a long time ago. I told you guys the joke. I never really I used it. Yeah, I did use it on Project Open Mic when I was at the old house when they were talking when he was talking about how Ron Paul was saying when back in when they're doing the nominations and stuff, done the nominations, going for the nominee for the Republican Party between Donald Trump and everybody else, and I was like, and he was like, Ron Paul was like saying that, how do we know that that Trump would not be bought off by people like politicians, and Trump was like, you should know. You was in my office 2 weeks ago asking for money. I was like, damn. I always loved that.
Man,
He was the one who
that's
reminded me.
bad.
He was the one who reminded me of that joke. That's what it was like that. No, he's a libertarian thinker. That's what Victor Hassett is, Christian libertarian thinker. He's and he got some cool view. Like he's like a Jordan Peterson, but not in that regard. Just that he is more religious than Jordan Peterson, but he just goes around, does speaking engagements and stuff like that. And it's his podcast is pretty cool. He's also like what's the guy who did Dilbert? He looks like that
Scott
guy.
Adams.
He looks like Scott Adams. Yeah, he does look like a little bit older Scott Adams.
Older.
Yes, Victor is older than Scott Adams, and he's more wrinkly.
Huh.
So yeah, Scott Adams is old, I know, but Victor's older than Scott Adams.
Kenoshi, does he get your approval or another grifter?
Oh, he ain't a
I don't
grifter.
know.
He is not a grifter. He's been doing this before. He's just saying the same thing before even Trump was a president and all that stuff. No, that's what I'm saying. Basically, like he has had people on the show that I like, from Dennis Prager to Mike Rowe and everybody on that. Like that's what he does in his podcast. He just talks about he just talk about libertarian ideas and stuff like that, which I'm a libertarian, so I like to listen to. I listen to it. I got turned on to him about maybe 2013. When he was talking about when he was one of the guys who did the exact same thing I was saying. Wait a minute, the daggone bill the Obamacare, aka the Affordable Health Care Act, that thing was not supposed to be a bill, but for some reason,
Didn't that go?
go ahead.
Didn't that go back? Didn't that go get thrown back into the Supreme Court?
Nope.
Nope.
The Affordable Care Act. Thought I saw something.
Oh no, the mandate, the individual mandate is they're trying to do.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do the individual because President Trump knocked down the individual mandate, which I'm happy he did, because it would have cost me 400. It cost me 400 1 year, then 800 because they're doubling it up, and you have to have insurance. Like you're forcing people to do stuff in these shitty plans. It keeps on dropping you.
Yeah.
So I always was against it because there was no way to pay for the damn thing. I proven it before or whatever. But no, I was just saying it was just like I debunked the whole Roe versus Wade. That should have never been allowed in the land because it was on false pretense, on fault by unelected judges who did bad all of that. Should have never. It was not done by the Supreme Court. But it's allowed in the land for some weird reason. So it's the same thing with the Obamacare, because it was funny. Before it went into the office, the people who was against it was saying this is the tax. This should come from Congress, not from no executive order crap from the president. But it's a tax, and then Obama still would say this is not a tax. This is just a new bill that needs to pass, blah, blah, blah. And then Kennedy Roberts says, yeah, it's a tax. So I'm like, okay, but if it's a tax, then it's unconstitutional. But because the Supreme Court passed it, it's constitutional? That don't make sense.
No sense.
Roberts know it too. But he's just, I don't like that the bench, the judicial now is doing legislative work. It's supposed to be separated for a reason.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
So-
the judiciary branch has gone nuts, and they seem to be doing whatever they please. The other two branches, well, aside from the executive, what are they really doing?
None of the branches are doing what it's really supposed to be doing. If I have to be dead honest with you, the executive branch again. Both sides. I didn't like Trump doing it. I didn't like Obama doing it. I don't like these executive orders that don't mean jack squat and change stuff for stupid stuff.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. I didn't want both sides use it. I don't like it. Then you have the judicial branch doing what I just said right there. That's not what they're supposed to do. That's not their job. They're supposed to just interpret, not make laws themselves. They're supposed to interpret and keep and interpret the law for what it is, and they interpret the law to be that's a tax, and then you pass it as a tax. That's unconstitutional as well. And last but not least, we already know the legislative. They don't do jack squat. Let's just be honest.
It's
Congress
like
don't do nothing.
It's like they are just there to exist.
They're just there to take our money. That's what they do. That's literally what they do.
Yep. That's the best way to put it.
Yep. Just a better way to put it. Oh, excuse me.
Thank you, government, for taking my money. I'll say no more.
Yep. Again, so now we have that. So let me put this on the screen right here quickly. So we have. So now everybody's like, "Oh man, it's awesome! You know that this vaccine is supposed to come out, or whatever. It's all great and everything else." And I have that suspicion. So the way you have to take two kind of vaccines. I read through, like I said before in the last night show. I'll say here, not no doctor. I'm just a normal guy.
We're not experts.
I'm just a normal guy who just likes to read a lot of stuff, and reading through most of the daggone study, something's afoot because Pfizer said that it is 90% in stopping symptoms of the virus from the virus. Good. Okay, that's great. That's good to hear. I got a question though. Did you extrapolate out people who have asymptomatics? Because if they were never gonna get no symptoms in the first place, the drug wasn't gonna do nothing.
And I probably doubt that they actually done something.
From what I read, I didn't see that they talk about that. They did not. So you're giving them, it's like in that regard, you should put that as part of the placebo effect, a part of the testing, because you don't know, because without that, they are not affected by it. If they're asymptomatic, they're not affected by it. And how do you know? Hell, we have some weird things going on right now. What was it again? Elon Musk went to take 4 tests from the same people.
Them were negative.
2 of them were negative, and 2 of them were positive.
Oh yeah, I heard about that earlier today.
Okay, how that makes sense?
Yeah, I'm like, explain that to me, doctors, please.
The test is not conclusive. That's the problem. And then you have all these people say we're sharing out this test. The video I shared this morning trip from North Carolina. I'm gonna use that as a jump off for next week's show, because in that video, the lady said we are working hard to secure all these things. I'm gonna give everything towards the to everybody so they could get it. These tests. In case, so if you are positive, please stay home. Don't go no place. Blah blah blah. If you're negative, stay home. Don't go to a place because that might be a false negative.
False negative, because we're gonna test you once again.
How about it's a false positive?
What?
As we just stated right there with what happened with Elon Musk. Why he always goes towards a negative and not a positive? It could be a false positive too. These tests are not conclusive.
Like, yes, aren't you guys gonna pay attention from both sides, not just one?
Well, not the government. They want to keep their power.
Of course.
They want to keep their power. And funny enough, 2 days after that, as you see on the screen right now, if you've seen it,
Pfizer
CEO cashed out. But again, it is not illegal. Let me just say that it's not illegal.
But something's afoot.
But something's crazy when the CEO cashed out 60% of his stocks on the same day the company revealed the results of the COVID vaccine trials. Kind of weird.
He checked out early.
Yeah, I wonder if a lot of people are gonna die.
You always think that.
No, I don't. I don't think that a lot of people are gonna die. I just think he. I don't think he's certain about the right now saying that the stock went up. He sells out. He sells cash out his money. He's like, just in case this thing doesn't really work well.
Doesn't work out. Yes.
That's the way I take it as. That's just that
It was
itself is
like
weird.
I'm like, yeah, it's like insider's information.
Mm, technically, yes and no. He can do that, but because I mean, mostly CEOs mostly get stock options in their company in the companies they run, so they can do that. But yeah, that's
Okay,
like I said.
yeah, that yes. Unless there is no evidence of foul play, yeah, I shouldn't say that. But just seeing what happened, something's not right, or something smells fishy at least.
Well, yeah. Pfizer CEO Alberto Borrella sold 62% of the stock share in the company the same day that Joe Maker announced the result of COVID vaccine. Borrella sold 5.6 million stocks on Monday as part of a predetermined trading plan adopted August 19. His stock sales was carried at $41.94 a share, a 52-week high for Pfizer stock is 41.99. Oh, he waited. He he sold it a couple cents. He's like, wait, it was going on up, moving up. 41.93, 41.94, 41.95, 41.96, 41.99. Okay, moving down.
Down.
49.98, 497. Oh, let's sell it now at 49.94. Wow.
Yeah, he sold out quick.
Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech on Monday became the first to post positive result in the stage of the COVID vaccine trial. Oh, excuse me. That's crazy, but yeah. Based on observed cases of trials of thousands of patients, the as a powder form vaccine addressing counter limitations. It's basically, like I said, yeah, 2 doses, 3 pieces apart. It won't be distributed immediately. It needs to be evaluated and approved by the U.S. Drug Administration. Oh, like I said, funny how all that works out, don't it?
Really
Ah,
funny.
also, I want to also next quick topic, just quick jump in. I want to talk about a tweet that I just saw. Very interesting tweet by somebody.
Really? Do
Yes, it
tell.
is.
By the way, log us on Twitter, people.
Huh?
Just reminding people you're not on Twitter.
Oh,
Probably
hold
go
on.
Mike is on Twitter, but not you.
No, I got it. So
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
From
whoa.
Chris Rock. All right, remember, and most of us know because remember he was in the naked ad and all this stuff to get Joe Biden elected and all this stuff. So yeah, whatever.
Oh
But he
boy.
said, oddly, I don't feel like celebrating. I feel like Tom Hanks at the end, Tom Hanks towards the end of his Castaway. I'm really happy to see the ship came, but I don't want to party. I just want to take the shower, cut my hair, eat the shrimp, find Helen, and deliver the last package to figure out the rest of my life. Now, another part of it was, person was saying, close thing was saying, the reason they said basically Chris Rock, yeah, he's to the liberal side and he did the ad and everything. We also feel like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris ain't gonna do nothing for Black America. But
Well,
Oh, did he?
no shoot. I was like, yeah, no duh, you're correct.
I didn't think he was gonna do anything either.
What they're gonna do? They're not gonna do nothing. They're gonna do the elitist jobs. That's what they're gonna do.
Let's wait until the election is done.
And I know, right? Ice Cube knows that.
Yep. Because he got it in the first row seat.
Yep. That's what it was. But what's that? So let me see. Which one do I want to go with first? Oh yeah. So like I said before, the rules, these rules. So California.
Oh my goodness.
California, Thanksgiving mandate. No more than 3 different households can attend. Dinner outside and people need 6 feet apart. Can't sing, can't. They literally have a video showing that if you want to sing a song, you're supposed to hum it. I'm like, y'all people, what y'all in people's houses?
That is crazy. What
y'all in people's houses? That's the part I don't like.
Yeah, letting them in your own home, virtually.
Yeah, not
even in your freaking minds.
Exactly, in your minds you do. You gotta do that. But here comes Lori Lightfoot. I hope Chicago throw this woman out, but the stupid people.
And voter fraud. I mean, election fraud.
Stupid people. It's not gonna be what it is. But here we go. Stay home unless it's essential reasons. Says the woman who told people to stay home, not do their hair, and went to get her hair did.
Hair done. Is that essential? I don't think so.
Stop having guests over, including family members who you do not live with. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
That's none of your damn business, ma'am.
Lady, we don't tell you to not have your family members over, but I digress.
Avoid non-essential travel. That's just that one I got them because it don't make no difference. Cancel traditional Thanksgiving plans. A lot of
that is a bit far.
Can we at least still have the turkey, or that out?
Maybe the turkey spreads the veil as well. Oh yeah, before I go deeper into this, I want to talk about something. Excuse me. I talked about it last night on the show with crazy headed Whoopi Goldberg. Let's get this straight. So when President Trump went in 2016, because she made a lie, she's talking about, when Hillary Clinton did do it, Hillary Clinton lost way more than what to President Trump in the election. 1, 2. The other part was when Hillary she was saying about we sucked it up. No, you did not. You did not suck it up. You did not. You lied.
Where have you been for the past 4 years?
She knows. She lies. She's a liar in that regard. And that day when it happened, what was it? No, and they were breaking down things. Not my president, destroying stuff. I made video clips about that last night. Not my president, destroying stuff, destroying stores, all that stuff. And they've been doing it all up to now, like we said. Who was doing it? Leftists. Now, Trump has his rallies, whatever. It's a super spreader. I can't believe it's a super spreader. It's a super spreader. Election.
What about the other?
The news media, not the certified people, but the news media said Joe Biden win. Everybody's out there, hey, same people, same
having drinks,
passing around bottles. Like I am not drinking from no bottle from no stranger. Get out of here. And if that is not a super spreader, I don't know what the heck that is.
You know what? I thought the super spreader was when these individuals were busting loot and murder, but I digress.
Okay. All right. Anyway, It's funny, but it's saying people now celebrating out there, whatever, against whatever. And now 2 days later now, I want to say this because you guys been hearing me saying this for a long time. Everybody's like, oh no, there's more. There's more of the more people getting infected with this virus. Back in March, I said this is gonna happen. Same thing with April. This is gonna happen. May. This is gonna happen. Why? Because we're heading into what season again? Flu season.
Winter.
Yeah. So I'm shocked. No. And then Dr. Fauci, that dude is.
Oh my goodness.
He's a weird
You
guy.
gotta go.
He ain't
Actually,
ain't gonna go because he already done. He look like he's setting up to go with the Biden campaign as well to if they take over. So hell, he is
preemptive.
Yeah, Dr. Fauci, like I said, he gotta go. Like Anderson just said, he had to go, but he don't follow his own rules. One and two, I like what he said. Follow the science.
You need to do what you are told.
Well, that quote really doesn't buy to what it is. But what Triple M is talking about is, America's was a country that became strong by independence, but it's about time for America to listen to what they're being told with the whole virus.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I
that
heard
is
that.
so,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I heard that clip earlier before we started. I was like, this guy.
Well, here's the
He needs
Go
to
ahead.
be thrown out of a helicopter. I mean, what?
Whoa,
in Minecraft.
whoa,
In Minecraft.
out of the bath water.
Oh yes. Into a nice cream puff. So we don't do that, Kanoshi. Come on. This is not the other channels where we could say crap like this, okay? Stop. Anyway, but the part that killed me about him is when he was saying that and he was doing a video. I don't have the video right now to play it for you. He was saying that this herd immunity thing is not gonna help. No, I'm like, that's how all diseases that are airborne. That's how you stop it or go against it. And the dumb part about it that always ticks me off. The vaccine is literally herd immunity. What?
Yep. People, it's not a cure. I know people keep treating like it's the cure.
It's not the vaccine is not a cure all.
Then everybody forget everybody forget basic biology.
Yes.
Basic high school
Apparently.
biology.
Yes.
Do you know what times you live in? Do you remember that there's no such thing as gender anymore, apparently?
That's true.
Despite what all the biological evidence would tell you.
You know what? Even if you mentioned that, Kanoshi, I guess where I'm living, we didn't learn that in school. At least I didn't learn that at school. So, yeah.
You got people so hopped up on fear that they were craving for something to fix this instead of doing the basic thing of, well, let's just go out there and expose ourselves little by little. Some people will die, yes, but ultimately we gotta live with it from here on out.
Yeah,
You can't just be incubated this whole time.
Yeah, speaking about death, I'm like, yes, people are getting infected, but still, the death rate is still low.
Yeah.
Yes, people dies, but not to the rate that it's like depopulation. So
I know a lot of people who go, did you see all those trucks full of dead bodies? We're have it worse than China does. At this point, I don't really say anything, but come on now.
And then,
we have it worse than China?
Yeah. It's like, China's not U.S., but I digress. But
and also they don't tell you everything.
Yeah, and even when Fauci made that statement, I'm like, okay, you want the entire United States of America, all 50 states to be on lockdown, even with all the other states who doesn't have any infection, and they're still open, still going about their ways.
How's Hawaii doing?
Which is which is crazy to me.
Well, I want to put something on the thing on the screen as well too. This is just to see how again people's full of crap with it nonsense. Okay, so 200,000 people died. You know, whatever, messed up, bad. I got about that. Anybody talk about the 800 people who died from heart 800,000 people died from heart attack each year? That's a way bigger number.
That's higher.
Yeah.
What about car accidents?
Car accidents like 40,000 a year, which is I
Still
understand
low.
with that. But I'm just saying,
Well,
no people need perspective, as Kanoshi said. People need perspective. They just think, oh, 200,000, 1,000, 1, 2. I don't believe all 200,000 died from that because and because again, I'll say it one more time, dying with COVID and dying from COVID, two
Are
different
two
things.
different things.
except on the ledger where they mark it as the same thing, people.
There have been cases in multiple hospitals where a guy died from a motorcycle accident. He died from COVID. I think the bus that hit him killed him more than
Killed
the
him.
COVID. If I have to
Exactly.
say that.
Does that mean I was like before he died? It seems like he was basically okay enough to ride the motorcycle.
I know, right?
Just saying.
But again, as I stated before, I'm not. I think the problem with this is that it's over. It's
Blown.
it's overblown. It's super overblown. Does this disease is bad and kill people? Yes. Does this
Yes, not gonna
disease
deny
have
that.
problems? Yes. I always say in my videos, protect yourself. If you're in the part of the world, and not part of the world, if you're in a situation where you have comorbidities or have a weak immune system, protect yourself. If you're over 80 years old, protect yourself.
So
If you're young and you have comorbidities, protect yourself. That's it. But to lock down the economy and all this stuff that these people are talking about, which is causing more problems like, as usual.
yeah, it's kind of ironic to hear the World Health Organization, which they were they were the ones to say lock down the place. Now they're saying don't do that.
Well, here's the problem. They're going back and forth and back and forth. The same as the CDC. It's just like going back and forth, back and forth. Oh, this thing is nothing to worry about. This thing can't be transmitted between from animal to human. This can't be transmitted between human to human. Oh, it's a droplet. It's a haze. Is this? Is that? Is all kind of stuff. Now, like that's why I
Yeah,
said. That's why That's why I said they don't tell us the true stuff, and people are so stupid to be like, "Oh my god," blah 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 blah. They don't even take the time to whatever. Relax, calm it down. That's what I'm gonna be doing next week on Project Over Mike Thursday, 8:30. Hopefully, I get it out on that between 8:30 and 9:30. We're gonna talk about the virus. Again, it might get this block and whatever. We'll see. But I want to talk about it in a logical sense,
yeah,
not this overrated
Don't-
crap.
yeah. Don't act like the world's about to end. We're not there yet.
People,
People,
you forget what times you live in. Every day is supposed to be the last day.
yeah, but still, just don't. The fears they're putting in people's heads, and
Yeah.
people just listen. Oh my goodness, like
Like
I'm like I said, I'm gonna talk about it from a
Last
logic sense because
yeah,
again, go ahead.
yeah. I would say last thing you want to do is be prophesize. Don't do that.
Well, it's just I can't say against that because like I said, I did do that by saying that the it's gonna blow back up. The second wave is gonna blow back up in the winter, which is not surprising. Like it's like
I don't mean that. I don't mean that
Ye-
part is the end of the world thing.
well,
Kanoshi.
if that's the end of the world and you want to prophesize that, do it to yourself and leave us out of it, please. You have that right. Do it to your damn self.
Please. The sooner
I
the
don't-
better.
Yeah. Just like people do stupid stuff, go ahead. You would get a stupid price, and I have no problem with that. But in a serious note, though, no, you have to this thing with the whole this is gonna be a second wave. It's gonna be a second, and it's gonna be a third when 2001 winter season come. It's gonna be there. Grip with reality. This is going to be with us forever. Sad, but
it's
true.
okay. It's okay to be preppers.
Prep for what? Just be careful what the stuff you're gonna do. Now prep against the government doing stupid shit. Yes, that part maybe.
It's all self-care, people. You can't let somebody else do it.
No, there's there's a certain amount of people who does the whole it's just crazy to me. Yeah, like I do, like once I'm in my house, once I'm on my property, I don't want to hear anybody telling me nothing about what to live my life. I'm on the road, I follow the road rules. I'm at the office, at my job, I follow my boss's rules. I get that. When I'm in my house, I follow my rules. So for Mayor Lightfoot and in North Carolina, all this stuff, if I want to have people in my house, I want people in my house. Okay, kiss my butt. I'm gonna do it.
You're
You ain't
trying to
telling me
stop
whatever. If I want to do it, I'll damn do it. Because that's stupid. Because here's the thing, I'm not gonna have nobody who has a comorbidity, which I have an aunt that has that. And she's closer to 70 years, 80 years old. I'm not gonna have her over. No, why? Because I ain't stupid.
Unless they lie. But then
I'm talking about me. No, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me.
No, I mean there's the potential.
What are you talking about? You lost me. That's not what I was saying.
I mean
not in your headspace, Trip. Explain as best you can.
No, I mean
you small words.
Yeah, okay, that's condescending. That's bad. What the hell?
No, I'm not.
I'm talking about me. I said if I want to have people in my house that I want, that's up to me. But I'm smart enough to know that, like I just said about the comorbidities and the elderly and all the stuff, I would not have somebody like that around people in my house because I'm smart enough to know that. It's not up to that's not up to the government to do it. I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about me, Trip. That's where you lost me when I was saying that. I'm not trying to impact to other people. I'm saying me myself.
And I'm just saying it from the other side, but I digress.
Okay. That's up to me to do. That's up to me to do, and that's up to you. So I do what's best for me and my family. You do what's best for you and your family. That's all it is.
Because I was going to say, the people that would lie, that's on you.
I still don't get what you're talking about. What lie?
Lying about it not having COVID or something?
Or not COVID, not sick, not low on immune system. Yeah, I'm like, there's people like that, and you do that, that's on you.
That still don't apply to what I was saying, but okay. That was not what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I'm saying towards the other people that do that, not you.
Okay. All right. Anyway, to the point I was, like I said, it is up to me to make my decisions to myself. That's it. That's all it is. I control this part of what it is in my life, and I want to do that. I'm not dumb enough to do the other stuff because, like I stated before, with the whole, like I said, my aunt, she's gonna stay where she's staying at. I've not seen her in almost 9 months. And she's been to the hospital and back in the hospital. I'm not going over there. Why? Because it's dangerous.
Yes.
I don't know if I have it or not. I'm not gonna spread it to her because I don't know if I have it or not. So I'm not going over there. I talked to her and everything. Her birthday just came just a couple of days ago, Veterans Day. She was born. So my point saying is that's if I think people smart enough to that degree. A person is smart enough to the degree to know what's going on. If the damn government and the scientists just tell us some of the science, that's all the science. Because again, the one where the scientist that I talked about that has that sound at 1,000 scientists affidavit. They think the same way we think, but nobody want to listen to them. How that works.
No. They wouldn't even get a chance to listen to because the stream got shut down.
Oh boy, there's a stream that's coming up this Sunday. I wonder if I know they're gonna shadow ban it, but I want to see if they're gonna do, because she's gonna be talking. Is that doctor who was the black doctor who gave famous, who said what she said? Oh boy, Frigger's gonna put her with talking about it. Let's see how that turns out.
Ooh.
But I'm like you said, I might watch that before it gets taken down, just like how they did with Tim Pool with
that might get Alex Jones.
Exactly.
That stream might get Jonesed.
That's basically the new thing now to call it. Yep, it might get Jones.
Yep.
It might get Jones.
You know, what these social media sites don't understand, the less popular you make, the more you try to censor controversial stuff, the more popular it's gonna get. It's like they never learn.
Streisand effect.
But remember, she says, "Yeah, you're right." And then going back to now, just to go back before we go and look at the chat because it's game 10. You were correct though, Kanoshi. You were correct. But I want to play this little clip right here. Little clip. Remember, Lori Lightfoot says, "Don't go this, don't do that." Even though again, just she says, "Stay home. Don't do this. You don't cancel whatever." Wait a minute. What? Super, because you don't want to spread the thing. But when a certain person was announced to be the winner, where was she?
But here she is last Saturday in the streets of Chicago, not wearing a mask and not social distancing, celebrating the mainstream media declaring that old Joe is the projected winner of the 2020 selection.
This is a great day for our country. We get to take our democracy back. Yeah!
Where's the 6 feet? Where's the 6 feet?
Well, it sure is a good thing the liberals are.
Where? 6 feet? I don't see that. That's no 6 feet distancing. Nope. And I could show you there are people who ain't wearing their mask as well too. So let's pretend this. Let's stop pretending this nonsense. Okay. Let's stop. But I want to play one more clip before we go into the chat and see what's going on tonight.
Reasons people feel frustrated.
Of course that would happen. But am I surprised? No.
Wait, it got taken down?
No.
Is they're getting a lot of mixed messages. What do you say to those who are criticizing you? Where less than a week ago, you went out and stood before a massive crowd who was celebrating Joe Biden's victory. And now you're saying your city has to shut down. How do you have one and not the other?
Well, look, I think that we've been saying all along, everybody has to take care. Everybody has to take precaution. I will tell you, in that big crowd a week ago, everybody was wearing masks. You can see the shot.
No, they won't. No, they won't. She said you can see the shot. Oh, because you zoom in on only her. I love how media could tell some lies. Let's go back to the footage I just played just a second ago there.
That's a big crowd.
You gotta love how they said that. No. She said everybody was wearing masks. Okay, so
everyone, including you.
She had a mask on, but she had it down to talk. Got it down to talk. I'll admit to that.
Yeah,
his mask is down.
She got the mask on.
Wait. I got it tripped because it's a lag between you and what you're seeing. His mask is down. She's not wearing a mask. A lot of people too forget this. The mask. I wish I had a mask right now. Having your mask like this with your nose showing, that doesn't do nothing. Your mouth is connected to your nose. You're still. Where? Chindos. I'm just talking about the chin down for people who wear the mask as a diaper. They're basically wearing a mask as a diaper.
The area of the mouth, I take it?
They're just wearing it over the mouth. The nose is hanging over it. That's what's going on. I'm trying to, because I'm trying to.
Okay, man, I just had an image. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Thank you.
That guy ain't wearing a mask. That person ain't wearing a mask, and they're close. And all these people within 6, these are touching each other. You lying piece of crap, as usual.
Yeah, all people was wearing a mask. Wow.
Let's go back.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Hey,
I know, right?
Hey, Google, Facebook, YouTube. Is there any fact checking around here?
No,
man. I tell you what, the media's over the years have gotten sloppy with their lying.
Oh yeah, but the problem that killed me is like there are video footage of this stuff, and they're like, "Well, that does what? What are you talking about?" So
like you pointed out.
So just give me a second. Just give me a second, then, guys. Let me go back a little bit because I want to let you remember. She just said everybody was wearing a mask. Let's hear what else she's saying, but she lied. I just proved that she lied. But let's go.
Everybody was wearing masks. You can see the shot here. Mask compliance in our city is actually up very, very high. But yes, there are times when we actually do need to have a relief and come together. And I felt like that was one of those times. That crowd was gathered whether I was there or not. But this.
No, there wasn't. They were there because you wanted it to be there, but I digress.
This has been a super hard year on everyone. Everyone feels traumatized. They feel threatened, their safety, and they don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And with this new surge in cases, we have just got to step up and do the right thing.
Okay. There you go. This chick literally lied in front of your faces. They're going to be there if I was there or not. Okay, but they were there where you were because you were there. Let's not pretend that, you crazy lady.
You know, for putting such a stern order, yeah, that
for everybody else, not herself.
Of course, that's what they always do.
Yes.
Rules for thee, not for me, man. That's how we all work out. That's how it always works out. So, with that said, excuse me. With that said, right
time
there.
For the chat.
Change to the chat. Let me see. Facebook's the usual. YouTube is usual, but let me see. Tempo.fm. So again, thank you guys for joining us. We're back up. We got like 6,774. That's good. I'll take it.
Let the audience have a front row.
Okay. Anyway, so let's go through the chat right there. Wow, a lot of stuff is popping up quickly right here. Mostly from what we just. Let me see. Nonani from Egypt. Nonani Dialis from Egypt. The people in Chicago voted for this. They deserve to wallow in their dumbness. Okay.
Can't argue with that.
Nani Walker from UK. We having allies in every we're having rallies every place we go. Hold on. That don't make okay. I think that maybe they type it too fast, or spell check went over. I gotta read a little bit to make sure what's going on, because I think some of the letters some words are missing. That's why I say that. Because sometimes you can watch this on your phone, and your phone spell check does do you bad too. Jeez, I know that.
Oh yes.
Okay, so what a person is saying. So when we have rallies at capitals, we have rallies to show that we all together. That's okay. But when we have when we try to go to church or do anything decent, that's wrong. We should not be with our families. That's a no-no. That's true. That's the truth. I had to clean it up there because it was not what it was. Emily Simpson. Right. It's so funny when BLM has their rallies and parades. Oh, it's because it's a right to protest. Nobody's thinking about COVID. Hilarious.
Thank you.
I still remember that image. You got a bunch of people now wearing masks marching all together. And on the side, you got a bunch of people from hospital workers cheering them on.
Yeah, yep, I did. I remember that image too. William Franzin from Germany. When people try to do the right thing, these politicians always steps them down. You want to go to church, you can't go as a super spreader. You want to go to see your family members, is a super spreader. But when you want to celebrate whatever president, whatever, that's just relieving tension. That is true. And I like it. And I'll read his tag. He said last night's show was pretty good as well. Thank you, sir.
Relieving tension and relieving COVID.
I know, right? Jason Turner. I am happy that you to point out these people I'm happy that you to point out these people are frauds. These people are literally standing 10 feet, 10, 15 feet apart. They're standing right beside elbow to elbow. They quickly pan and they could get sick from this. Why do they always do this? Which is the point of, like he's saying, is basically, yeah. I just showed you that are any of those people 6 feet apart? No. Heck no.
Nope.
They're not. Christopher Hahn from Germany. We were just taking Christmas pictures on the trail, and a lady run by, giving me the dirty look and pull her shirt over her face. She wasn't wearing a mask, so what's the deal? Stupid.
Oh my goodness! Yep.
Oh my God, these pretentious people.
I'm like, you're making yourself look worse.
No, he ain't making herself. He ain't not gonna make herself. She's the idiot, but she don't think she's
yes,
the idiot.
That's what I mean.
She's not making herself. She thinks she's doing the right thing. Remember, it's their perception. That's the thing.
Let me guess. She scoffed, and then she put up her shirt to her mouth. Yeah. False moral superiority.
I know. Lori Benich from Portugal. I'm not denying COVID, but these mayors and governors are dictators. How do you guys try to live free in the United States? Well, we live what we could do, but they ain't.
Some states.
Yeah, some states do. Most of these states are run by Democrats that does these crazy rules. Hell, remember they say you kids can't go to school. Oh, wait a minute. Gavin Newsom, where happened? Oh, his kids in school. Your kids can't go to school.
He can't even have private school or homeschooling.
Yep, can't do that.
To whoever asked that question, you're kind of seeing why you never want to fool democracy.
Oh, trust me. Yep. Red Fodatans from France. 700 plus murders counting a day in her city. And she's shouting out for Biden. Yep. Yeah, that is true. That is so true.
Gotta have that notion that Chirac.
Basically, Hannah Galen, at this point in time, this virus thing is getting old. That is true. And also,
this thing got old months ago.
It is. That is true. And she also added. Because I put up on the screen. Yes, she asked, is that what you put on the screen? Is from what I put up on the screen a while ago? The heart disease was from the CDC heart disease, part of the CDC. So she asked. She said, "What you put on the screen is true. If that was true, then more people die from something that we all could take care of as well, more than the virus. But nobody's talking about that." That's exactly why I said that.
Yeah.
The media. Okay, look. Let me put this out to you. The media. People listen to the media too damn much, because they They smell their own farts and think that it's fairy dust. Right? That's what they think. Because with the I get just like I just said about a heart disease. Okay, let's do another analogy with the police brutality. More black people in America, because they said the whole black thing, die from heart disease, high blood pressure, and from abortions than cops. Anybody talk about that? Not really. That's not what the news want to do.
Quiet.
No response. Here's the thing. More people die, if you want to go by profession, more people die from mispractice from doctors. Over 200,000 of them die every year. Anybody marching to stop the doctors?
Nope.
Cops, yeah. Doctors, no. Funny about that. Hell, let's even take it to a next step. 5 governors basically killed a combined close to 60,000 people because they put a lot of COVID patients back into nursing home. Anybody marching for those governors to lose their jobs?
Damn you, Cuomo.
No.
Mitt Whitman too in Michigan did that too. A little bit of and also the governor for the mayor and thing for Portland.
New York. Portland.
You know they're getting reelected.
Well, they have to, because the alternative, the person who's running against the mayor in Portland, she literally is an Antifa member.
Oh no!
Is that you keep the crazy one who you want to keep that dude who don't know nothing, or you get Antifa mayor and she is nutso.
Oh, I thought she would, because months looked like she was gonna win.
I'm not looking into that to see if that's the case. Hey, we're live. Hell, why not?
For all we know, while they were burning their own cities, they were probably burning some of those ballots, literally.
I mean, Oregon is pretty much just, it's going to destroy itself. They decriminalize drugs.
So is Washington.
They decriminalize drugs, and all the worst are going to congregate there. Yeah, they're going to congregate there. So, I mean, if you want a cheap house in Oregon, this property value is going to go to the you-know-what.
Is this going to make off?
Nope, I was correct. No. It's still the Mayor Ted Wheeler. Why? Because he's gone way more to the left now. Portland Mayor scrubs gender language from city charter to be more inclusive to the narrowly winning re-election despite criticism over protests. He won. He won his re-election.
Got to be. Well, yeah.
So
it was either him or a much more crazier person.
Yep.
How did he win re-election exactly?
He changed the term manhole to prison hole.
No. I mean, I'll read it for you. Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler scrubs gender language from city charter to be more inclusive after narrowly winning re-election despite the criticism over his protests. So
narrowly.
He won. He won his re-election.
That's crazy. No,
that's democracy.
Bye, Portland. I heard you were once a beautiful city, but I guess it's over.
Yep.
Well, can't live forever.
That's just
get the heck out of Portland. You live in Portland.
No.
Insanity. Get out.
No. Let the people stay there. I don't want them spreading out.
Exactly. You stay.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
You stay in your analytic stupid city. Please do not spread to no place else.
Yeah.
It's similar actions. Cities in Philadelphia, Tulsa, and Oklahoma, all which wiped gender references from their charters last year. Ugh. Berkeley, California also have done the same thing, saying that manhole brother and policeman from the law books. But you ain't get rid of sister, huh? Freaking mother.
Brothers and sisters.
No, it says brother.
Oh, brother.
No sister.
Oh, yes, you did
sister.
You did mention brother.
They didn't say sister though.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. It don't say that.
Wow.
They're not gonna get rid of girl power, are they?
Yeah, I'm like, I thought you were all for the equality, but then sister's still in there.
None of that.
Of course.
And of course, Oregon became 2017. Oregon became the first state to allow residents to list their own gender, not as specified, when applying for driver's license, learner's permit, identifying cards. That's a good job. You know what? Like I said, y'all crazy for that. And if you're gonna play that stupid game to a doctor, the freaking doctor should just, oh, you think you're having a baby? All right. I'm not gonna, just like we did that video about the whole the Amazon. If you want to be that stupid, I mean, I know they can't do it. It's unconsciously, I know it, but man, I wish we could play it out. I'm a man, but you here because of a baby? Because I'm a man. Well, get away from me, because men don't have kids.
Kids.
No, but men don't have kids. Get away. Shoo.
If you're gonna LARP, make sure to suspend disbelief, right?
I'm just saying, if you want to pretend, let's do the full pretend.
But then go 100% with it.
Let's go all in.
I want cake and ice cream. You can only either have ice cream or cake.
No, I want to have no. I want to have cake and ice cream, and I want to have sex with it. That's what I want to do, and that's what you know is that crazy. That's what you know is crazy.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh boy.
R. Johnson from UK. I can't believe we're at this point in our lives. This is dystopia, sci-fi comedy nightmare. Free speech is under threat of democracy. And I also thank my friend for sharing this show with you. I love your show. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Dan and Ass from Portugal. There's only these people are so crazy to think what you just said. It blows my mind. I know, right? We're getting rid of all genders, and then when things needs to be worked on, now you want to pretend to be something else, which is, again, I like Konoshi said. Anyways, let's take it. If you want to pretend, let's take it to the full pretendness. You can't have a child. No. Oh, doc, I need something because I'm bleeding. Well, men don't bleed down there. So you go. Shoo. I have breast cancer. But you're a man. How the heck you get
men doesn't have breast?
Yeah, that don't work.
Maybe they feel itching from the con they put in there.
I have a yeast infection. What? Men don't have yeast infection. Oh my goodness.
I'm just shaking my head here.
I know. Let's see. John Cladd from England. If Mayor Lightfoot was a fish, I would throw her back. Take our democracy back. But I'm getting sick of all of it. I'm getting sick within the republic. But yeah, if she was a fish, I'll throw her back. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. If I put my fishing line and I saw that, I'll lift that fishing line over the water. I'm like, what the hell is that? Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. Cut the line. Cut the line.
Not even put
Bring out the shotgun.
Kill it with fire.
You burn the boat. When you burn the boat you were on, or the dock.
That is funny. That is funny.
Hey,
you know, she's like, I don't care. Like I don't care. As long as it's not reproducing, kill it with fire.
If you have to burn your boat with it, then it is that bad.
Manuel Vieras from Texas. Hey, that's cool. Again, sometimes people listen to a thing. The government is not going to tell me how to conduct dinner in my house. Amen, brother. Amen.
Amen to that.
And seeing that you look like Manuel might be Hispanic. Muy bien.
Manuel,
yes. Withdrawal right behind him says Trudeau tried to pull that S in Canada. Everybody gave him the bird and had the usual celebration anyways. That's basically what we should do.
Yeah, that's the thing, people. We let them do this because we let them, pretty much. Well, it's not like they can actually force all of us to do something.
I know. Just Scratch Spit right behind him says, "Welcome to United States of Russia." And Paul Rossi from California. Wow. We getting out there. Good. Temporary FM is going, spreading back out more to what he's supposed to be. He was that when I had my Radio T3 show. It was at shows in California, New York, Atlanta, and Florida. So when I had a radio show, so hey, that's good. Paul Rossi from California. Amen. Right behind that, say amen. What Governor Gavin Newsom and Mayor Lightfoot are telling everybody to do this Thanksgiving is just plain old communism. Communism in America. Don't comply. Happy traditions. Happy Thanksgiving. Spend time with your family. Hell, if you're broke, best to be with your family anyway. Cause these CSers, I'll be nice. These CSers don't give a damn about you. And he's correct.
Yep. I'll not argue.
I know. Talk show. Delamere from France. Breaking news: Biden haunted by his decision to use dead people to vote. Okay, that's bad. That's just bad. That's bad, sir. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Daniel McCauley from Germany. Because the video I just showed, that lady looks like she should be in Michael Jackson's Thriller video. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Mayor Lightfoot looks like one of the damn zombies.
Oh,
yes, she does. Yes, she does.
Do you really want to see that thing dance?
You know what?
That is wrong, Anderson, to say that thing. Don't say it like that.
I'm even wondering if she could dance.
I don't know, but I'm not going to be doing that. That's wrong to be doing that, guys. Say that. Oh my goodness, Anderson, say, do you want to see that thing dance? Wow. Wow.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to see it.
Oh my goodness, that one caught me good. Beth Black from New York, which again we spraying. That's cool. That's all good. They keep throwing this damn democracy word around. We're not in a democracy. This is a republic. I know. Sorry, Beth.
Well, it used to be.
It seems like we're losing it.
We're losing it. It is still, but we're losing it. You're correct about that. Kenit Wilmot in France. That Chicago mayor looks like a creature from the Black Lagoon. Well, no. people mostly call her Beetlejuice. That's what they call her.
I would say I would say the beast from the Black Lagoon look a bit more nicer. You know what? I'm going to stop it right there.
Pale Pants from New York. I guess BLM riots, loots, and arson are essential reason, according to Mayor Lightfoot. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. That is pretty much what it is. Go ahead, sorry.
There's a loophole, people. In case anyone tries to mess with you, if you try to celebrate Thanksgiving, tell them, oh no, this is a BLM rally. Eh?
We just have the turkey. No, we just have the turkey for decoration.
We're gonna get the turkey has take away our black rights, so we're gonna make sure that that's why we're here to protest the turkey.
by cooking it, burning
it.
Hey, that's the burning part of the BLM.
Got you. Is it Adadali, Adadali, Romani. I know the Romani part. Adadali, because again they have those weird symbols over there. Just kind of try to pronounce it, but it looks like Adadali to me. If I pronounce the name wrong, I apologize.
We're not linguists.
Yeah. Hilarious how and the reason I'm reading is because of this, what he said. Hilarious how she said everybody in the clip and everybody have hilarious how she said you have everybody clipped up wearing masks except she wasn't. Technically she was. It was off the side of her ear so she could talk. So like I said, I won't lie to people like that. But I always understand my stance. I don't lie to people to prove my point. Okay? LOL, there's a lot of hypocrisy, knows no bounds. I saw everybody just call our Thanksgiving gathering. Basically, she followed just what you guys said. I said everybody just call our Thanksgiving gathering a celebration of Biden and then them to arrest you for it. There you go. That's not bad.
Yep.
But as I showed in the video, I showed that people were having the chindos, that they was down like this, and there were people that didn't have masks on. I pointed on the video. But she had a mask on. It was just off her ear to the side. She had a black mask off the side of the ear. I won't do that. I won't stoop to the media's level. I'm not the media. I'm just a free-thinking guy who got a bunch of free-thinking guys here and women and whatever to get this stuff so we could, just talk about stuff. That's what it is. Cabe Kennedy, Chris Rock was always being the intelligent man. I appreciate him for keeping it 100%, but lately I double guessed what he's been doing. Joe Biden winning does nothing for the black people, and he will find out shortly. I think he already found out.
Reason why he made that tweet.
Yep. That's what it is.
Well, maybe it's indicative of the black people to do something for themselves, right? I mean, that's how the Italians got ahead. It's how the Irish got ahead. It's it's how the Japanese and the Chinese got ahead. Yeah. That's how the Indians got ahead.
And
even the Africans that.
Even the Africans just gotta say that. Exactly what you're gonna say is where I'm going. Exactly what you just said. I'm going. Blacks that come from other countries that come to America does better. 9 out of 10 better than black Americans.
Yeah.
Because they don't got that baggage that we instill here for some reason.
Well, like I said, I am gonna do videos. I say I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do these videos where this
the black curse.
Not the black curse. No, about this woman. She came from Nigeria. Her family worked hard, gave her money so she and her sister so she whatever. She went to New York. I think I told you about this, Anderson, whatever what it is, but she went to New York. She's in a tech field and she makes $217,000 a year. She's Nigerian, and she went and got her degree and got her degree to do law, and she got all she did was
and the important thing is she also had a father in her life.
Yeah, father and mother. But that's what I'm saying. That's just the point. So, I think that's good enough, guys. Thank out there, because again with the time shift, I know it's even more harder for people out there. So I don't want to kill it for that. Yeah, we just makes you gonna just go further with all the stuff. Oh, Danielle Novell said from DC. Just remember something, ladies and gentlemen. As a black man, we are F, because everything that happened and no unity for the black community. That's why I say I don't speak for the black community. I don't.
Exactly.
Well, Kamala thanked all the black women and said that they were the black women of society. Or the black women of the black community didn't think any of the black men. I see all this.
Hey, it's what it is, man. It is what it is.
Well, hey, at least half of them, those who did not vote for Biden and voted for the orange one, are no longer considered black. So you're free from that now.
Yeah, they like the part. What was it? With Don Lemon or whatever? Somebody was it, Don Lemon or whatever, was saying about, oh, white people voted, more white people voted for Donald Trump. Well, the exit poll shows so far, double the black women voted for Donald Trump, and men voted more to Donald Trump. Not in percentage, but in more in people.
I mean, when you see your neighborhood get burnt to the ground, you know the Democrats are nowhere to be found.
Well, that's why I always have my phrase what I did last night. Like I said, I hate Republicans. There's nothing more hate than Republican than Democrat. I hate Republicans just as much because they do some crafty, crappy stuff too. And I've call them out on their bull crap. But after looking at history, Democrats have done way worse stuff. Because again, all these people always ask, where's my reparations? Who stopped the people in the past who gave reparation? It was the Democrats.
Democrats.
Yeah.
So weird. Who turned the Chinese people into slaves to do the railroads? Democrats.
Democrats.
But people still vote for that. Again, I don't get that. That's why, like I said, I'm libertarian, third party. That's what it is. I mean, unless we see what happens in the next 4 years, because I could tell right now, I got to see somebody with charisma, but I don't think nobody would have the way how the elitists from the left and the right gonna make sure that they're gonna make sure as hell somebody like Trump will never get you again.
Oh yeah.
They will make sure that would never happen again. Put in the news media who are all, again, leftists, all liberal, all vote Democrats. So they will never let it happen again. So I don't know what the Republican Party is going to put up against the thing. And also, again, I need to show that paper. I'll do it one maybe next week, whatever. The vote. I got to see if I can pull it up because I threw it away. In North Carolina, it's weird that it went red. It did finally with the cows court. It went towards Trump. Okay, did I see it? Okay, whatever. I still laugh at that the notion in the city, in this county, in the city. Raleigh's the capital. There were several. I want to point it out. I want to take a picture and show it. Several offices in the local, right? That just had Democrats. No, but not a Libertarian, not a Republican. No, whatever. That's basically a monopoly. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. How that work? Nobody went against them. Nobody. That's how you create the way the system is that it is. Just like in California, do you think in California, like in most states, is it a Republican and a Democrat running for governor? No, it's a Democrat running against a Democrat.
Right. Yep.
It's the same thing with the mayor in Portland. It was that I just talked about. It was a Democrat running against a Democrat. It wasn't no Democrat versus another ideology, another thinking. It's crazy left and super crazy left. That's what it was.
We let that happen.
And another part that's going to be pissed off, and that I'm going to be pissed off because Joe Biden in the office. Sorry, but I have to say this. And I'm happy Trump did this. You ain't like it, whatever. I don't give a damn. He stopped giving funds to those liberal cities for letting them cities get burned down. Now you want to burn down these cities? You don't want my help? Then no, I'm not gonna give you money.
And no, I'm not gonna give you money. Yes.
But Joe Biden will. I know he will. Minnesota did $500 billion to their city, to their surrounding city. You don't give them the $500 billion. My taxpayers are gonna go to that money for them letting them happen when they could have stopped it. That part I ain't gonna like either. That part sucks. But it just is what it is. So, with that said, I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys out there for really joining us. Oops. Thank you for you guys for joining us for another side chat where we talk about all kind of stuff. Anything you want to let the guys finish up their thoughts, final thoughts? Anything you want to final thoughts on?
No, this has been a crazy year.
We still got like what, a month and 2 weeks.
A month. Yep.
Yeah.
2 weeks to go. So
it felt like 100 years.
It's like we're back in It's like we're back in medieval times.
Got you, Mr. Anderson.
I'm just gonna take a little nap before I go to work.
Oh, you got to work tonight? Damn. Okay. All right.
I work 5 days out of the week, sometimes 6.
Got you. And of course, we had somebody joining freaking late as usual, but he works, so I understand that. Too bad he's joining late, but anyway, Trip, how about you, sir? What's your thoughts?
Oh well, I just say we are blessed to have a wonderful audience like yourself taking your time to listen to our discussion. And all I can say is, hey, it's not that bad out there, but still, protect yourself, watch your backs.
I'm gonna run that with that. Anyway, yeah.
And hey, I've actually been in here for over an hour.
Well, you ain't say shit, so what the heck are we supposed to say?
I've just been listening to you guys. You actually had a very scintillating conversation.
And you didn't join in.
At least I could have said hi. I
know,
just
right?
got here or something.
Well, you were actually in the middle of a you guys were going back and forth about something, so I didn't want to interject. But no, I've been in here for probably about an hour and a half.
There's a reason why this is called the side chat, so you can come in.
No, yeah. The more the merrier to join in. But other than that, though, like I said, hopefully he'll join in say something next time. But other than that, this is Project Over Mike. You guys know, it's of the side chat. You can always catch us at Instagram and at Twitter at Project Over Mike. If you want to check out backlogs of the videos, you can go to Project Over Mike at YouTube. You'll see that. Our backlog show. Thank you guys for in the chat that I've seen that you guys love the show that I did last night and the night before. And also, I got a lot more people saying they love that the show I did last week with the Project Over Mike last week, where I was showing about the whole fraud thing. Now that one is funny. That one doesn't have the marker from YouTube. Last night one has the marker from YouTube. It's weird. They like to do what the craziest they want to do. But thank you guys for joining us out during this lovely crew of guys that we have here. And hopefully we get some girls in it to have the different views and views of everything.
Ladies, don't be shy. We don't bite.
But remember that
if you want us to.
Anyway, just remember, evil comes in all shapes, size, color, race, creed, sexuality, genders. It makes no difference. Evil is evil. And also remember, people are stupid, individuals are smart. Be a smart individual, guys. Y'all have a good night. Check us back again here Friday between 8 to 9:30 Eastern, because again I know the time change, daylight savings. So check your listeners. But Eastern time we start between 9 to 9:30. I mean 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Sorry. With that said, hope you guys have a good night. Have a safe and good weekend. Be safe out there, including with France. Just had a terrorist attack to France. My condolences go to people out there who that happened. Sorry about that. Funny they want to close down people and still have terrorist attacks, but that's crazy in its own way. And other than that, y'all have a good night. So peace out. Good night. Check y'all on the next time.
Good night.